Let's go to work. Let's go on to work now. It's time to do it. All right. All right. So we're gonna start with the mama. We're gonna start with the mama. We gotta start before we go to the friends and to the husband and all that. Let's find out what type of background she came from.
I don't know. But that whole got me fucked up. Cause I ain't it. Find something safe to do. So this is what it is, right? I'm gonna lie. So my daughter and Mike Huckabee married each other, right? I don't approve of that stupid ass cartoon ass shit, and that's what the fuck I said. I ain't even go to that fuck ass shit. Mike, you know I fucked your ass in 2017 in my apartment in the motherfucking LP when you was coming over there hard. Anybody who know me knows I stayed over. Y'all seen that fake ass nigga the fuck over there. Okay? For a cell phone, $150. Okay? I was working at Family Dollar and I needed some extra money. So that's what that was about. I told this dumb, and then when she ran away when I stayed over there with my oldest daughter in Jacksonville, Mike was the main one talking about this, my goddaughter, y'all help me find her. Da-da-da-da. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember when I whooped Deja ass in that kitchen room? Like a 14-year-old little girl she was. Yeah, y'all remember that shit. So, with that being said, Deja's my last child. Her name really is Deja Neaya Evans. Like Debunking Evans, mine. She just got adopted in 2016, right before I came home. Okay, by Ashley Jackson, white chick. All right, so.
That's why I said I wanted to go ahead and let's go ahead and let's get our shit together, because I already knew that this was gonna be a long one. I already knew what it was. I knew that this was gonna be a long one. Let's go to work.
Hey, who the fuck you think you talking to, huh? Who the fuck you think I am? You fucking dumb boy? Come on, brother. You wanna go to war? Come on. You wanna go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
Bitch, if you try, you can get some shoes. If they catch you with this load, you gon' make the news. You just sit into your bun and don't break the rules. I'm a rubber band, he does when I break the blues. I just bought a pair of Reebok to tug in. Whole cabinet full of peas, use the tub then. I cut ties with some niggas when I outgrew them. Nigga, I ain't have no OGs, I was out doing them. I'ma buy my bitch a bag cause she cute as hell. Told bruh, keep the scale, I'm a wholesale. Fuck EDD, I got WEED. Them niggas say
Brim D, get the fuck out my goddamn chat. Brim D, come to the front and get the fuck out the classroom. All right, here we go.
Hey, who the fuck you think you talking to, huh? Who the fuck you think I am? You fucking dumb boy? Come on, brother. You wanna go to war? Come on. You wanna go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
bitch, if you try, you can get some shoes. If they catch you with this load, you gon' make the news. You just sit into your bun and don't break the rules. I'm a rubber band, he does when I break the blues. I just bought a pair of Reebok to tug in. Whole cabinet full of peas, use the tub then. I cut ties with some niggas when I outgrew them. Nigga, I ain't have no OGs, I was out doing them. I'ma buy my bitch a bag cause she cute as hell. Told bruh, keep the scale, I'm a wholesale. Fuck EDD, I got WEED. Them niggas say the gas was too slow, but not for me. I fuck with the snow when the price right. I don't fuck with 12, but did 12 for a zip of white. I ain't tryna sit on none of this, get this shit tonight. I'm looking for the milk, I'ma pour me some zips tonight. Nah, I ain't done with your order, I'm getting you right. right. You gon' get your partner fucked up, quit getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes, kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper, I'ma slide with my kryptonite. Nah, I ain't done with your order, I'm getting you right. You gon' get your nigga fucked up, stop getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes, kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper, I'ma slide with my kryptonite. Don't compare me to these motherfucking peons. Take your pick, I got Keyshawn's and Dion's. Ryan low key with them bags in a Nissan. I got these niggas scared to hit the pound when they need son. Why these niggas steady making threats and don't bleed nothing? Every time I threw that boy a bag, he couldn't keep nothing. Bag rich bitch, I'ma do this shit my way. Big dog shit, fell in love with the highway.
All right.
God, keep me out the way of these niggas. Caught my pistol, told my granny for to pray for a nigga. You can't call that boy your brother cause you ate with a nigga. When you start to get some money, see the hate in the nigga.
All right, let's get to it. Everybody should be where they supposed to be. Hold on.
With that,
All right, so what we talking about tonight?
that being said,
Oh. All right. So tonight we are talking about the 55-year-old man who married his 18-year-old goddaughter. There's a lot of shit that we got to talk about, which is why we got to do so many lives on this situation. We got to hear from Deja herself. We got to hear from the mama. We got to hear from the man. We got to hear from the homegirl saying that he got AIDS. So it's a big thing. But at the baseline of it all, it's exactly what I said from the beginning. If a nigga is fucking with a nab, if she is a nab, meaning that her, you're gonna hear she worked at Family Dollar, which goes deeper into what it is. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker say that you're not supposed to prejudge motherfuckers. I'm letting you know what it is. We still have to drop that video on the Patreon, top 3 ways to identify now by her job. That's going to be a heavy one. I might have to do top 5 on that one because it's just so serious. You know, Popeye's going to be in there somewhere. We'll get to it. But if a nigga is fucking with a nab, a nothing ass bitch, female that has no forward progress, government assistance, just the stereotypical bitch. You know what I'm saying? The thing she like most is drama, dick, and drama. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They love this shit right here. If you watched the video last night, you would have saw how just the energy they got when they get to go and talk about Let me straighten this shit out, cause we need to get this. They love that attention about some drama. They're so short-sighted that they don't even understand they're embarrassing themselves and their family. It's just embarrassing the shit that they don't see that shit because that's all they know. There should be nothing wrong with them being nabs because everybody's a nab. It's so fucked up to where if you get a bitch like Shekinah Joe, Tiny, T.I. wife, ex-home, whatever the fuck. If a bitch opens up a nail salon, or even if she does nails from the house, she does hair from the house, and finally gets a building. She had the building but 2 months, and she just the most entrepreneurial motherfucker. That motherfucker starts selling food and shit like that, and they just a fucking entrepreneur. Like they outside the box. Like, no, it don't work like that. The reason why the job will tell you a lot about a male or female, but it's far more important to make sure that you're fucking with the right female because of all the duties that she has, and potentially will have the position that she will have in your life. We're not strangers, especially not nowadays, to a nigga killing his whole family because he wasn't allowed to see the kids because, you know, the bitch was playing with the kids or fucking around and the nigga just snapped or whatever like that. So the decision you make tonight may be the exact reason when you in that jail cell doing this life sentence on death row. That's exactly what it is, life until death. But come here, horse. Come here. Oh, that bitch. He just a gangster, ain't it? Yeah, you better get your mind right. When you in that jail cell and you contemplating how the fuck did you get here, that decision that night where you was drunk, on pills, on the bag, high, whatever the fuck it was, that you decided that it was not needed for you. For one, you were so down bad that you just had to fuck the bitch. And for two, fuck the bitch without a condom. You knew exactly who she, and for three, not pull out. That's going to be the base of your issue. So whatever you do past that, and I just want to see, none of that shit matters. What you did that night is the source of your depression and your current state. So it's extremely important. Extremely important. We are live, so let's make sure any messages that we send, let's make sure they have to do with the live. But the point is, if her strong points are drama and fucking, then you are at that moment pretty much fucking a mentally handicapped female. We have to look at it in this way so that we can understand what's going on. As we listen to this motherfucker right here talk, the problem is this right here. I don't care what type of voice modulator you put on a child speaking, you will be able to tell that's a child talking. I don't give a fuck what kind of voice modulator you put on a 80-year-old. You'll be able to tell that that's a old woman talking. The problem here is from about 13 to 50 years old, you can damn near look at a transcript and tell what age the person is that said the words. The problem is from about 13 to 50 years old, the NAB, and sometimes higher, sometimes lower, the NAB species is there is no growth. There is no mental growth. The reason why I say it should be looked at as a mental handicap is because if, in order for a person to stop mentally growing, it needs to be a drug-induced retardant. So he started doing drugs at this age, and so really that's how old he is. His situations might be older, you know what I'm saying, but he's still 16 years old. If you have any contact with the street, then you know people like this, people who they can be 45 years old. As I'm looking at this nigga Mike, he looks like he's going through that same thing. No matter how 45, damn near 50 years old, every time they get out of jail, they go right back to this thing that they're comfortable with. There is no growth. There is no understanding. I'm going to keep doing this, and this is what I want. So of course, the nigga is going to fuck with bitches in high school and lower, because that's where his mind is at. South Park Mexican. This needs to be said. South Park Mexican went to jail for statutory rape because he got a 13-year-old pregnant. The 13-year-old, or maybe she was 12 in the club. Let's just say 13 to make it sound better. 13-year-old was working at a strip club. This is one of the prongs on my theory. I feel like if a teenager shows you a fake ID, you should be able to say, there's no way that you're this old. But when we're playing with less than 10 numbers, you know what I'm saying, it can fluctuate. So a girl that's 21 may be able to say that she's, you know what I'm saying, about to turn 30. We are no stranger to girls developing early and having the body of a grown woman. I always tell y'all about how girls always say they want to get back to that high school body. That's when they could eat whatever and all of the food went to the right places. Then after high school, that's when the shit just start hitting everywhere. But the point is, by talking to a bitch, you should be able to tell how old she is. The problem here, there's a 35-year-old woman who has the same mindset as a 16-year-old. Yes, she is legal, more than legal, but her mind is obviously not developed. This bitch will go to a club and not even have to go to the club. This bitch is getting into it with high school bitches because she's trying to fuck the niggas that they're fucking. So what is the difference? So you got a 35-year-old that has the mind of a 16-year-old. Then you have a 16-year-old that has the body of a 25-year-old. So there is no way that as a man, you're going to be fucking a legal nab, 30 years old, 26 years old. There's no way that you're going to be fucking her and she have a budding daughter and you don't say, well, no, I can't do that. No, because they're the same fucking person. Even more so, if you like this nab that you're living with, you're going to like her daughter because she's going to be damn near a younger version of her. Not to mention that younger daughter, whenever you have to physically fight with your daughter, what that means is that your relationship with her was more friendly and sisterly than it was an actual authority figure, an actual guardian. She doesn't see you as a guardian. She sees you as one of her homegirls. In Alabama, we just had the nab bitch who was doing porn with her daughter. We do everything together. And it goes back to what I told y'all about how a nab will have a child for no other reason except she wants a friend. Of course, she doesn't want the goddamn being up 3 o'clock in the morning, the baby crying. You don't know why the baby crying. This is why the nab, watch that. Watch that. The nab will take so many unnecessary trips to the hospital. The baby coughs. She immediately, because she doesn't know how to parent. She's a child. And it doesn't matter how fucking old she is. If you were dating her off of her real, what do you call that? When they say, I like long walks on the beach, what is that? What they like to do. If you wrote that down on a piece of paper, their shit would match up with a 16-year-old. Hair, nails, fucking, playing on social media, making thirst traps, flexing on bitches at the club, and watching reality TV. It would be the same shit. I'm not talking about what they wrote down, because of course a bitch that's 35 knows that she needs to be more mature. But in real life, if you just watched her, you can see, no, I've seen the way that she rushes home so that she can watch the episode of Love and Hip Hop, the way that she's into it. I told y'all, I did a lot of experiment with bitches, a lot of experiments. I remember a bitch, you know, whatever the fuck she was frivolous. You don't answer your phone or whatever the fuck she was saying. And we was in the same room, not hearing the bitch, but she fussing. I turned on Love and Hip Hop, and it was as if a child just heard the theme song of Dora the Explorer. Slowly but surely. And that's why you need to, So the things that I'm telling you, these aren't whispers from the depths that I'm just pulling out the air. This is real shit. Shut it up. Shut it up. This is real shit that actually happens. And if you've been through it, then you understand how real this shit is. The point in this situation is the way that a 55-year-old man doesn't feel like, so you shouldn't be waiting on a bitch to turn a certain age for you to fuck them. It shouldn't be the age that is saying, man, because what if she's 18 and mentally retarded? The age isn't the thing. And that's not to say that if a motherfucker is extremely intellectual and mature, that you can divulge in that, and you shouldn't want to, because you should want somebody who shared your experience, and you should have some type of pride about yourself. The niggas who were out of high school, 25-year-olds that were coming to the high school, picking up freshmen and picking up sophomores and shit like that, them niggas always seem lame to me. Because just like the whole white girl thing, she's not dating you because she just like the way that you rock your swag or something that she just can't get away from. She like the way you look. She likes you simply because you're older. The white girl likes you simply because you're black. There's nothing special about you. I just need somebody that's this. I can go and brag to my friends. Yeah, I got a black boyfriend. Yeah, my boyfriend is out of high school. I don't date these high school boys. That'll be something that a nigga in high school would hear a lot. Yeah, I date older guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when we were growing up, the word was that girls mature faster than boys. So it wasn't uncommon to have a senior dating a sophomore, or something of that caliber, a senior dating a freshman. In some cases, I think 2 years is pretty much all you need. You know what I'm saying? After that, you kind of dipping. But the 25-year-olds that will come to the high school and pick the girl up, those guys seem like the predators to me, because you're shooting fish in a barrel. The fact that you have a car impresses her. This is why you have to watch niggas. Niggas who show their guns. The dude EP, what the fuck the nigga name was? The fat nigga who got caught with the minors a couple times, and he was impressing them by telling them he had a fucking gun. Those are the niggas that do that. Niggas who I don't have anything that would impress a woman my age. So I can tell a middle schooler that I have a car, and they can go to school saying, my boyfriend got a car. You 25 years old. I'm saying that you should have a problem with how seeing a child in a sexual fashion. If you can get aroused by a girl who just started her period, doesn't know, like she has to sneak out of the house, that in my book, that makes you a predator. You waiting for her to turn a certain age so you can make it official. That's some not R. Kelly shit. Shout out to TD Hip Hop Media. That's some Elvis Presley shit. Elvis Presley didn't even wait though. That nigga was 25 and married a 15-year-old. Let's be for real with it. The reason why a nigga will fuck with a younger girl is so that it's the same reason why he'll fuck with a white girl or a foreign girl. He feels like they won't be as on to a black woman your age. You know that she would call out the fact that your breath stinks, you're musty, your dick is small, you don't know what you're doing, why don't you know how to fuck? You know what I'm saying? And just really read you your life. But with a child, that's the only way that you can impress a female is if they've never had sex before. We going deep tonight, y'all. We going deep tonight. Let me get this dog in.
But see, Darius is different. Mm-hmm. Darius is different. You don't ever know what's going on with him unless you're standing there with him, and you probably still don't know. Mm. So he's different.
This time, so when I came back down to visit from school back in 2004, I mean, he was full-fledged, you know, wearing colors, you know, talking gang slang, you know, wearing a flag, and, you know, he was really, you know, kind of progressing in that culture, you know, a little more skipping school, you know what I'm saying? Just a little more recklessness. And like I said, man, for me, I knew what it was, but I went through them stages too. So I was in my mind, you know, it's just a stage, man, you know.
You're out in the streets fighting. What can get any worse than your child out there fighting, and you don't ever know what's gonna happen with him, what, you know, because he's not afraid of anything. He's not afraid of anything, and don't say somebody mess with somebody in his family, then he ready to go out and start put out an APB on folks. Mm-mm.
If you have not gotten your copy of Head First 2, handle your goddamn business. We on. Let's go to work.
Oh no. But that whole got me fucked up. Cause I ain't it. Find something safe to do. So this is what it is, right? I'm gonna lie. So my daughter and Mike Huckabee married each other, right? I don't approve of that stupid ass cartoon ass shit, and that's what the fuck I said. I ain't even go to that fuck ass shit. Mike, you know I fucked your ass in 2017 in my apartment in the motherfucking LP when you was coming over there hard. Anybody who know me know my state over, y'all seen that fake ass nigga the fuck over there. Okay? For a cell phone, $150. Okay? I was working at Family Dollar and I need some extra money. So that's what that was about. I told this dumb, and then when she ran away when I stayed over there with my oldest daughter in Jacksonville, Mike was the main one talking about this my goddaughter, y'all help me find her. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember when I whooped Deja ass in that kitchen coat? Like a 14-year-old little girl she was. Yeah, y'all remember that shit. So, with that being said, Deja's my last child. Her name really is Deja Neaya Evans. Like Deja Evans, mine. She just got adopted in 2016, right before I came home.
2016. It's 2000, damn near 2000. I'll give her 21. That's 5 years. So she was 13. See, and that the reason why that's important is because if you're thinking of adoption or, you know, taking in a child, if you do not have the means to really put everything into this one child, then you shouldn't go that route. There's a certain age where there's pretty much nothing you can do about it. She's too damaged. The child is too damaged, boy or girl, they're too damaged. Unless, like, this ain't gonna be no child where you just sit down and bring them into a happy family. Everywhere they go, they're gonna bring what they've learned outside. They're gonna bring that inside with them, and that can get you murdered. It can get your child murdered. If you have another child that's biologically yours and you want to adopt, you know, a boy or a girl, your child can be corrupted, contaminated, murdered, perverted, assaulted, you know what I'm saying? Because of this outside disease that you've brought into the household. Don't go motherfucking what's that movie with the goddamn with the stereotypical white woman coming to the rescue of a black fucking boy. What the fuck was that movie? Was that the Longest Yard? What was that? Blindside. Yes. If you watch the number 5 movie, yes. This I'm from Daphne. From Daphne, and I had the honor of working with the City League Pee Wee football team, and you know, doing the thing with them. So definitely salute them. That's the work that we want to do. So yeah, that's where we at. We crossed the bay. From Mobile. But yeah, so you got the stereotypical white woman coming to save the troubled black person. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember a movie where a black family helped a white child. The closest thing that I can think of is Black Snake Moan. And that was painting a nigga in a light as if he was a motherfucking Anglo. Nigga don't chain no motherfucker. That's all the fucking way. Anglo. That's exactly like y'all putting the black face or putting a white face on whoever. That's Caesar Borealis on the goddamn on the picture. You know what I'm saying? You putting even the book read word for word that it was a nigga, and you still put a motherfucking white face on him. You got motherfucking movies all the fucking. You think you can put Christian Bale in a motherfucker? He's Batman, so I know he can do it. What the fuck? Superman, a white. How the fuck is Superman a white man when the fuck he draw his goddamn power from the sun? Lord, man. But yeah, so that's the type of shit that's going on. The imagery that's going on. But as I said, if you're a parent, don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't get so sympathetic in a situation that you will sacrifice your flesh and blood, because that's pretty much what you're going to be doing. When a little girl, Deja, when Deja was a baby, she had no understanding. She didn't know what color she was, what her sexual orientation was. She didn't know anything about herself. Everything that she knew, it had to be programmed into her mind, which is why I put so much pride and so much weight on our Black mothers, because you have the power single-handedly. You have the power to create a apple tree or poison ivy. As I always say, if you're trying to grow an apple tree, going to an orange orchard doesn't make any sense. You looking at an orange orchard and saying nothing comes out of this fucking forest except oranges, but I'm gonna be the one. Like, why the fuck would you do that? If you truly want that, if you're truly thinking about that seed, you wouldn't go to an orange orchard. You would go to where the apples and give. Of course, there are apple trees that wither and die, and we don't know why. But why not give the seed the best chance possible? Of course, for a man, I'm telling you, you're going to have to rock with the 3 S's and not be tempted in that way. If you are tempted, whatever comes down on you, that's what that is. I can talk about nab every day, but the fact that you have a daughter that, let's talk about Deja's father. Where's he at? What do you think he feels about this whole situation? Do you think that he can talk sense into her? Of course not. She's too far gone. And the blame falls directly on this motherfucker right here, because she's the one who made the choice. Black men, Black fathers are deadbeats. All good. So if we all know that, why in the fuck would you be having a child knowing that 9 times out of 10 he's not going to be there? You saying that, oh, her father didn't help me, that's not going to help the fact that your daughter is following the same path as you. A nothing ass bitch that was working at Family Dollar and needed some extra money. How much was your rent when you were staying in apartments? How much was the rent? Where'd you need extra money for? If you were still in the street, why in the fuck would you bring forth life? How in the fuck can you come on this screen and act like the fuck this seed is anything different than what the fuck you made it? You had all the decisions where you want to plant the tree, when you want to plant the tree, how much light it's going to get, how much water, what type of plants are around it. if Deja was your last child, you already had a garden that was unkept. Why in the fuck would you put another fucking flower in the ground? You can't even keep the plants that you have. The fact that you come on this motherfucking thing as if at least the deadbeat father has enough understanding to where he's not getting online and trying to plead his case. Whatever happens to the child, we're going to look at the parent. Why did Deja have to be adopted? If you were still in the street, why in the fuck would you have another child? Was it because you were thinking that you would get more money from the government? I'm trying to think here. If you have children, which I'm sure are in the same fucking predicament, because I don't see a fucking rose coming from this evil fucking witch in the woods type tree. I don't see a fucking, I don't see that happening. The time for us to look at the Anglos in the judicial system and say that, oh, they fucking us over. You cannot say that, but at the same time going up that motherfucker for benefits. You had another fucking child when you were in the street. You didn't have shit. You didn't have nothing positive going on. You couldn't even watch the children. And because you thought with the rest of the nabs in the neighborhood, if you have 5 children, they gotta give you a 10-bedroom house. But they didn't tell you that if you're a felon, you can't get it. So now the plan is ruined. But what happens to the children? I don't want to hear no talk about the system is destroying the shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You played into the system. You sold your child to the system so that you can live good, so that you can smoke big like you wanted to. Drink your 211. Let's get into it. Shout out who that? Jeremy Biden. Yeah, go to the Cash App or the PayPal. Appreciate the love.
Okay, by Ashley Jackson, white chick. All right, so with that being said, Deja doesn't remember when she was little. She don't remember when she was with me. I lost my kids to DCF. A lot of y'all know I used to snort powder, stole a lot of motherfucking drugs, whooped a lot of ass, went to jail a lot. I was young and wild as fuck. I don't apologize, and I'd be goddamn if I apologize in that motherfucking moment. But
no, can't do that. Can't do that. You got to take that lick. If something happened from what you did back then, you got to take that lick. You don't have a fucking reputation. You're not an entertainer. Why in the fuck does it matter that motherfuckers think that you're the reason why this happened? How can you come? I want to holler at you. I want to know what made you feel like as you was snorting powder, whooped a lot of ass, sold a lot of dope, which is what every fucking drug addict will say when they go to jail. Ain't nobody in jail for no goddamn dope, ain't get them. It was goddamn, yeah, I was goddamn, you know what I'm saying, trapping out that bitch, jugging heavy. Nigga, goddamn, put the folks on me, bro. Real talk, bro. I was out that bitch jugging and finessing, bro. Real talk, dog. On everything, bro. Nigga know what I got going on. I'm saying, so you got your bond is $50. You ain't want to leave? Yeah, bro. See what they trying to do, bro. They trying to goddamn go and get me. If I bond out on this shit right here, bro, the Fed just gonna pick that shit up, bro. I was doing that Fed shit, bro. I wasn't on that little shit, bro. I was on that real shit, bro. Yeah, they gonna try to pick me up. They trying to get me, bro. But I could have sworn when I came in the block, you was on the phone arguing with somebody about paying the bond. See, bro, they record the phone call, bro. They record the phone, so I'm trying to throw them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, my nigga. Come on, man. You was a drug addict. If you stay in perpetual, you don't never rise up, it's because you're selling dope to do dope. The fuck? Like, you think you can hide behind the fact that you goddamn go down that bitch to Brim and say goddamn, oh, now let me get a goddamn double. I'm gonna come back with it, goddamn. You getting a double up off credit. And you did some hell of a fucking jugger finesse. What, are you serious? You think you a hell of a jugger finesse because you will go to the downtown and sell that bullshit ass dope to them white boys, to them white folk down there. You just a hell of a goddamn trapper, my nigga. Stop that, man. Stop that. Just stop that. Stop that. And ain't no motherfucking way if you was hitting that much goddamn powder, bitch, that you didn't hit that motherfucking stem. So now, as I said, we see the issue in real life. You was smoking crack when you was pregnant with the children, and now you blaming them for their actions. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? You failed these children from day one, and you coming on this bitch. I ain't apologizing. No, what the fuck do you mean you're not apologizing no more? For as long as that child is alive, you need to apologize. You don't understand that your bravado, motherfuckers don't want to hear you cry about what the fuck you did when you get drunk or high. You need to actually live that. That would allow people to come in and let you know what I'm saying, how they felt when you did this. What tell you about situations that you may have done and how it, the things that you do under the influence, it affects everyone differently. A lot of time, jack boys will go find God in jail because they got their long ass sentence and everybody that gave up on them. And they'll be face to face with somebody that they jacked and be like, man, I was a different person and I apologize for that. What you did to him or her, it scarred them for life. And you don't even really remember doing the shit. That's how you know that these drugs, spirits you're drinking, there is a seance of sorts. You're doing a seance as you breaking down the weed, as folding your dollar for your Coke, whatever. You're doing a seance and you're telling the demons that are around that you are about to have an empty vessel that they can come into and do all type of atrocities. That's what that is. That's why you don't remember. You don't know why the fuck would I do that. That's what that was. But there's no way that you can come hard like this after you left your youngest child out here to die. What in the fuck do you expect for a child that was torn away from their first God? As a child, God to you, before you understand any spirituality or religion, God to you is what keeps you alive. And that is that mother. Not having that does a lot. We're not going to argue about the importance of a father and a mother. In the first years, it doesn't matter how much the father is holding the baby or no shit like that. You go away for 3 years, and now that child's 5 years old, they not going to know who the fuck you are. You get, yeah, she felt my essence. Play that shit how you want to, be home. That nigga that was there from 3 to 16, that's her father. That's his father. There is no fucking shortcut or no easy way to be a real parent. This is why Honey, Katrina, Nigerian Love, Erica, you know what I'm saying? These real women, they deserve applause, because as a nigga who get up every day and just focus on what I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to achieve, I couldn't imagine if you got a baby there, you know, and crying and all that. That's some heavy shit. So they deserve to be saluted. This is the reason, because that job is so difficult. This is the reason why I cannot give a nab like this. Yo, you a queen. That's bullshit. That's impossible. That's impossible that I'm going to give a fucking smoker the same motherfucking honor as someone like Katrina, who has her small child about to get skipped up damn near to college level reading and writing and shit like that. As a real parent, you understand how much time that actually takes, the patience you have to have with a child. Now, niggas, don't get too stepdaddies. Don't get too motherfucking happy. Like, yeah, man, niggas talk that real shit, bro. Real talk. Don't get too happy, big home. Don't get too happy. I turn this goddamn video on this goddamn weird nigga, this FedEx nigga to my. Let me tell you something. so real to how I do it, my nigga. All right, no, we ain't doing that. Like, don't get used on no shit. Don't try to goddamn go in and be no child's father. The reason why you should be going into a household is because you're truly interested in the mother. If you were not aware that she was a mother when you first met her, at that point, as soon as you find out that she has children, you have a decision to make, because there is no separation. If there is separation, you should run far away from the bitch, because if she has her children taken away, then there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. If her children are taken away, she should not be in the dating mood. She should not be in the dating mood. Until she gets her children back, there is nothing on this earth that's supposed to be more important than that right there. So there is no gray area with that right there. Yeah, I don't got my kids. Kids always at grandma's house or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can see if these things came out of her, things meaning children, they came out of her, and she can't even love them long term, how in the fuck do you believe that you're going to come in and get some type, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. But the bitch will have more loyalty to but it's not going to be you. It's not going to be the good nigga. It's going to be me. The nigga who don't answer the phone, you know what I'm saying? You know, ducking and dodging her and all this shit like this. Always asking her for money and shit. Driving a car. Turn a house to a trap house. That type of shit. That's going to be the nigga that she just, you know what I'm saying, can't get over. And you, as a good nigga, if you fall into that trap because you trying to do like the woman did and trying to adopt the child and change somebody's life, that's not your motherfucking job, big homie. Especially if you working at FedEx. The fuck is you doing, my nigga? Like I said, don't lose sight. Don't lose sight of why the fuck you really fuck with her. You fuck with her because you trying to find a bitch with a low self-esteem so she can't say nothing about you. You feel like she in such a fucked up position that she just, yeah, she gonna have to respect what I got going on because she's a fucking ratchet. You know what I'm saying? smoke. Like that's once again, that's another level of predatory dating. You dating down so that she has to respect you because you got. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like no old man coming around. Yeah, I know you want some of this. No sugar daddy type nigga. That's why one of my worst fears, dog, real talk, is not being able to fuck. Like, it don't matter that I'm celibate, I ain't had sex in 5 years. That don't matter because it's never been a drought. It's never been a drought. At any time I want to fuck, I can fuck. You know what I'm saying? And from my life, what I've known is that dick is a tool. It's a tool. This is how you get what you want out of a bitch. So I just haven't let go of that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my fear. And like, and you know, like niggas be trying to take Cialis and shit like that. Like when a nigga gotta do that shit, that's when shit gets scary, dog. Because like I'm you know, obviously I have a little bit of brains about myself, but I'm still that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if all else fail, I know I can fuck myself into a goddamn car, money in the house. I know I can do if I can't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I know I can do that, but actually not being able, as long as I can get up, I don't have to fuck the bitch. I can just be in the house and tease the bitch with the dick. You know what I'm saying? And that bitch will goddamn, but when that bitch, it's kind of like a nigga walking around looking bummy, but he got money. If a nigga got money, he can walk in the club with his work clothes on. Give a fuck where he work at. McDonald's, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when a nigga broke, niggas still don't feel good with fresh clothes on. I know that's what I do. Whenever I didn't have no money, I was down bad. I got fresh as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I was, what's the word? I was compensating for something. But yeah, like I don't know. Like I said, I hope I get over that shit, but that shit is crazy. But as I was saying, off that, if you don't go into it, and that nigga, that FedEx nigga with the braces and the glasses, that nigga wasn't going to date that woman or that nab. He wasn't going to fuck with her because he just wanted to help the kids and shit like that. A lame nigga will go into a situation and immediately go straight to the kids, feeling like, okay, the kids gonna make sure that no matter what, I get to stay here. You know what I'm saying? And when he said stay here, mean that she'll stay in a relationship with me. And that's, once again, that's predatory. That's predatory. Like you come into the house with presents for the kids, trying to win them over and all that shit like that. No. I need to make sure but I need to know that, am I prepared? And if the children are too unruly, it's like, so the children can make me not fuck with you. Children should never be the reason why I fuck with you. That's weird. A nigga got more interested once he found out you had kids. Like my nigga. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, them kids, you know, they was, you know, she was mistreating them. No. Mm-mm. No, we're not doing that. Mm-mm. No. You'll get in trouble like that. You will get in trouble like that. If you hold on because of children, you will get fucked up like that. If she can put the kids on the phone and tell them to call you and ask you for something and shit like that. Like, if that's how she gets you back over there, she'll do that. This is why your job and all that shit should not matter. And that's why, as a woman, she should be able to see, okay, bam, boom, you know, everything's everything. Even if a woman, I don't know. I was gonna say like if a woman wanted to see like the deed to your house and wanted to see like make sure that the car was yours, that'd be kind of weird, but understandable in a sense of if the woman is not trying to be in a relationship with somebody that she has to pick up. Maybe she's done that for years and she's tired of doing that. She know that she'll go all the way for a nigga, but it's just like if she has children already, like I got children to take care. I can't be taking care of no nigga. I don't give a fuck how much I like him, how much of a good person he is. That nigga's a certain age, he should have some shit. Or he should not be dating. Now, the reason why that's a catch-22 is because if she want to see the deed to the house and the car, that can make you feel like the bitch wasn't interested until she found that out. And maybe that's what she's holding. It's just, that's what I'm saying. This dating shit is so fucked up because of the first impression. It's never correct. It is never correct. You look at these situations with the baby mama and baby daddy, you know, sometimes they come down to murder, come down to violence, just the children being assaulted. The shit did not start like that. They wasn't fussing and fighting on their first date. On their first date, everything, it was chemistry, sparks. I just want to be around you forever. And it's like one of those bombs. Is that what a nuke is? It's like it implodes and then, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the love is what makes the hate so much stronger. You know what I'm saying? So it like I said, it's just scary, especially for somebody who's actually pushing to get somewhere, putting extra weight on your back, which if you don't feel like a relationship is weight, you're one of those people who are probably going to have to see that no matter how good that relationship makes you feel in the beginning, that shit wears off. Like a new shoe smell or a new car smell, that shit wears off. You shouldn't buy a car or a shoe because of how it smells. You should be buying that car and that shoe depending on what type of terrain you're going to be walking, running, doing sports. Do you need cleats? Do you need a 4-wheel drive? Shouldn't be that fucking all the new shit. You have to know that it's going to get dirty. They're going to get worn. You're not going to have a pair of shoes that you wear every day that are not going to have some wear and tear on them. So don't be foolish in that manner that you just get so sucked up into the first 2 weeks and it's just so happy and it's just so much love. There is no such thing as love at first sight. There's lust at first sight. I want to fuck you. And that should be said. That should be said immediately, especially if you're over 25 years old. You shouldn't be wasting people's time. But let's get back to it.
Bitch, you said you married Mike because you need stability. Okay, so
what did she just say?
Apologize, and I've been goddamn if I apologize in a motherfucking moment. But bitch, you said you married Mike because you need stability. Okay, so your son, your stepson, my little cousin, your little cousin, yeah, he didn't know whether to call you his godmama or his motherfucking his stepmama, his godsister. I said, is she your godsister or your stepmama or your cousin? He said, she my godsister and my cousin. No, my stepmama and my cousin. No, but he said my stepmama and my godsister. That's sad. So all this shit what Deja putting up, all this shit with Mike and all that, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Because first of all, I'm a real motherfucking witch, bitch. Because if I want to get you, I get you.
There it is. Woo, we in bad shape, man. We in bad shape, my nigga. We in bad shape. I was listening to I've been listening to Daylight for a couple of days now. He got a song called Feed. The nigga be saying some, and you know I'm into that conspiracy theory shit. So he be saying some shit. It's so crazy, dog. Like, they would really have you believe that we as a people are more fucked up than them. I'm a witch. I'm a real witch. Any bitch that will get on a live stream. What I tell y'all about bitches that smoke? What did I tell y'all about? This bitch is smoking a motherfucking what the mo? Let me get that pack. We did, and they took that show down. Let me show you what this bitch smoked. This bitch went to the stove. This bitch went to the stove and got some these pom-poms. I think these is 2 for $1. I never rolled up. Weed was just never my shit. I just never. Shit made me think too much. I already think too much. Made me extremely paranoid. This bitch is in this goddamn video. This bitch that went to the stove, got the 2 for $9. Like I get plenty of tobacco in these motherfuckers. So she real deal institutionalized because when you locked up, you will smoke whatever tobacco you can get. So bitch come through that motherfucker and just goddamn bustle one out that bitch and don't do shit to that motherfucker. You can't tell me that motherfucker don't look like she's smoking this. Let me tell you, what fuck down, motherfucker. Yeah, Rick, I like this straight shit. Damn, that shit is disgusting. This bitch is smoking that bitch with this bitch to put a Black and Mild filter on a goddamn switch. How the fuck did you get the filter off the Black and Mild? Them bitch, sometimes them bitches be I don't really fuck with blacks like that. So the motherfucker, like some people will take the tobacco out of the Black and Mild. And like they call it freaking it. And you like take the paper out and all kind of shit and then put the shit back in. But whenever I had got a Black and Mild, it seemed like the filter was glued onto the bottom of the, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how the fuck she did that. So she probably telling the truth. You have to be some type of sorcerer or some type of witch to put a goddamn Black and Mild filter on a goddamn cigarette. And have that much confidence to get on it. That mother, I got a piece of tobacco in my mouth right now, and that shit is fucking me up. You smoking that bitch strong. That bitch burning good. That motherfucker burning good on this bitch. Watch this shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, like it's sad time, my nigga. No offense to my Florida people. Shout out to Florida. Heavy. But Florida, Pensacola, to be exact, was the first place that I ever heard of motherfuckers smoking dirties. And smoking dirties was not a bad thing. Like putting cocaine on your weed was not a bad thing. That was the culture up there. So, like I said, that's important to know because if you just got some niggas in a room and shit like that, and you passing a blunt around, you know what I'm saying? Like you need, where you from, Big Home? Oh, I'm good, Big Home. I'm finna goddamn go get I'm smoke my sweat. No offense, Big Home. No offense. You know what I'm saying? I need to know you from, Big Home, so I can, you know what I'm saying? So you can get everything together. I don't know what niggas be doing. You know, I don't know what niggas be on, but that is some Florida shit. Like, and it might be because Florida is so close to whatever, like that is what dope run through there. Dope definitely run through there. They got the tie to Mexico, whatever the fuck is over there. I never got up to be no nigga that got no fucking four-way and no, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that shit. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. But you have to think that they are so close to that coke, so it's so plentiful that might have been the cheapest thing to do, and it just became a part of the culture. But Like I said, that is what that is. I never heard of that being a culture until, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. I feel like, you know, and you know, we're doing a game show where I ask rappers questions about the street, about, you know, certain shit you might see out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it better to front a smoker? Would you ever front a smoker? How much credit should you give a smoker? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of smoker would you let sell the dope for you? Is there a smoker you'll let sell the dope for you? Can you, I show a motherfucker 2 pictures of 2 goddamn mug shots of some drugged out motherfucker, and I ask you, what drug is the motherfucker on? Let you hear a video of somebody talking, I ask you, what drug are they on? Shit like that. But we definitely gonna do that. But yeah, it's culture. But when you take this sharp left, like you just did, on some, I'm a witch, what that says to me is that you created the same way a child would. They had experiments. I think this experiment, we know about MK Ultra, but that's what we know about. Obviously, we know that they did it over there, you know what I'm saying, in the camps and stuff like that. But there was a lot more of it going on. In Canada, the best to make a sleeper Manchurian candidate, the best motherfuckers to get will be children, because they don't have all this shit in their mind. You're a lot more capable mentally as a child. And so they'll abuse them to the point where they will leave and so they'll hide in their head and another consciousness will come forward. And that's the consciousness that they will program. The person who is beating this child and assaulting and abusing this child is called a programmer. And they program the child by putting you through so much shit that you have to regress into your mind. And so now the person who's getting the programming is somebody totally different. So when you come forward again, you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You think about all that shit that, you know, them people did over there in those camps. They wasn't just fucking for fun, you know what I'm saying, killing. They were trying to do shit. They was trying to find a way. And motherfuckers with this goddamn mind control shit, that's been a fuck. I would believe that the space race was a motherfucking cover up for the real race that was going on, which was true mind control. I heard last night that at Disneyland, they release at some parts of the amusement park, they'll release the smell of popcorn, a popcorn scent. At another point, they'll release a vanilla scent to make motherfuckers, it makes them hungrier and it calms them. And another place is what, spice wood and something else. But obviously we see it in the colors with the McDonald's, Popeyes, Burger King, most every food place has red. Katrina said it was red. I was thinking red and yellow because a lot of them have red and yellow. But supposedly red is what makes you want to eat more, makes you hungry and shit like that. So, like I said, it's crazy the things that you can do with the mind. But when she's saying that she's a witch, that's her regressing in the back of her mind, trying to deal with the trauma of being an actual mother. Maybe, and like I said, maybe the abuse that she went through, how she never had a chance, but because she was so aggressive, she had to find something aggressive that she can fuck with. So instead of being like a mental patient just in a room looking around, she was the motherfucker who said, I'm an actual witch, and went down that road. And it's so dangerous nowadays because no matter what road you want to go down, this is how I can guarantee motherfuckers success with the YouTube class. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about. You're not the only person who's thinking about that. There is niches all over YouTube. Battle rap, for an example, is a niche. So everybody that's in that community will know if something happens to Tay Rock, Sue Surf, Daylight, Piper Boy Williams, Jay Black, Smack White, Angry Fan, Chris Unbiased. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that Tech Nine killed himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a community, and so they will back up whatever thought that you have. If you have a thought about Ghost, they have a platform for that. What I like to do when I'm watching something of the paranormal, like Ed and Lorraine Warren, these are the people that The Conjuring was made up about, and Amityville, all that shit. Come to find out, these were just regular Anglo people who were cheating and finessing. When the Anglo people cheat, steal, and finesse, it's called ingenuity. When a black person cheats, steals, takes shortcuts and shit like that, it's pointed out as thug behavior, and fucking is looked down upon. It's insane. If a nigga ever, just for a second, let's go to goddamn Captain Phillips. That movie was about some Africans, immediately, even after you see their situation, these Africans in dire straits, even after you see their situation, they still called pirates. Illegal, stealing, and hijacking, and all these words is used. When Columbus comes from a good place and just wants to take more, he's already living in abundance. He wants to take more. He's not acting out of a necessity. He's acting out of greed. He comes, cheats, steals, hijacks, pirates, murders, swindles, and this motherfucker got a whole statue, a holiday, and all kind of shit. So I'm saying that to say we don't have time for this shit. We don't have time for this. We're not in a situation where we can be dealing with this type of shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. For you to come out and have so little self-awareness that you feel like you have a right to go online and speak and say some shit after all of the fucked up shit that you've done, that is our problem. Accountability, all the way around the board. Accountability. You wonder why these niggas going to goddamn, who do the detectives call when they need the boy to confess? I'll let y'all answer that. Who do the detectives call when? Exactly. The motherfucking mother. Why don't they never call the father? The same mother who's gonna be in the courtroom saying, hey, you didn't have to get all that time. They didn't even have no evidence. screaming and hollering at the sentencing. Talking about it was a mistrial and all this shit, and they railroaded her son. He ain't do nothing wrong. But when before the case was formed and they knew anything, they had an inkling that this nigga, he had the right to leave. And they brought their best fucking bed wench to the front. And she did what she was supposed to do. Believe the fucking white man when he said we're really trying to help him. How in the fuck can you believe this pale face when you just went to a funeral where they killed your homegirl's son? But now they calling you in and you feel like they got a heart of gold? That boy was finna go home for you came in there and started making him cry. Just tell them what they need to know. It wasn't you, nigga, like, mama, I am a full-blown fucking shooter. Get the fuck out of this goddamn interrogation room. You talking about tell him what the fuck do you want me to tell him? That I ran down on that nigga and stood over about that business? What the fuck? Just tell them who did it. And what I was bringing back to you is the accountability. The reason why she'll go into the room on a murder case, she'll come into the room and tell him, just tell him what happened, is because she doesn't have any accountability. There's nothing that she can do that she will feel, as I've seen Nabs go into the courtroom and motherfucking tell the judge, fuck you, you're not giving me nothing. Get your hands off me. It's like, what the fuck? How do you get that mindset to where you will go into a courtroom, you don't like what the judge is saying and say, fuck you, and attempt to walk out, and when motherfuckers try to apprehend you, get your fucking hands off me. That doesn't tell you that we're dealing with a lot of accountability issues in the household. You're not telling him that a little fight at school could end up with him being killed, could end up with our home being shot up. You just telling him, you better not let, I go down, you know. Shout out to Nikki D from Sleepers for the Rich Gun Club. He linked me in with those fathers from Louisiana that are patrolling the school because there's been so many fights there. We don't really hear too much about fathers going to school and fighting anybody, but there's been story after story of NAB mothers. They're so cool with their daughter that they will get on fucking social media at 50 years old about a 15-year-old boy and still won't be able to decipher what the fuck the issue is. This side all the way ignorant and that side all the way ignorant. That fucking NAB mother then teamed up not only with her daughter and her daughter friend, she done brought her homegirls into it. You seen the motherfucking video, nigga, or them motherfuckers outside their goddamn school with motherfucking Popeyes uniforms and McDonald's uniform. Motherfucker leave out that bitch. You don't know what the fuck happened. You got name tags. You got pieces of hell. You got fucking, what the fuck didn't happen? Did somebody get dragged to death out here? God damn. You telling me that the mothers, I ain't never liked that bitch no way. They came to the, nobody called the school. Or you called the school and said, that didn't work, so I'm not going to pull my child out of school. We finna go handle this shit. They finna know who they fucking with. They going to respect you. And it's so little understanding. 16-year-old children can get a grown woman with multiple children to go out there and sacrifice their freedom over a 15, 14-year-old boy. Nah, my nigga. We not doing that, my nigga. We gonna call it all the way down the middle. We're gonna call all the way down the middle, my nigga. Like what? Which is the reason why we have to have categories. We have to have categories saying this is a woman, this is a queen, and this is a nab. There is no way that you give the same credit to a black woman who went through school, never had a freak accusation about her, went to school for years, was broke, struggled through school, went through the nursing program, went back to school, went through the doctorate program, became a real fucking surgeon. And you're telling me she's on the same fucking wavelength as the motherfucker who went to school fighting over the 45-year-old woman who went to school fighting about the 13-year-old boy? Stop fucking bullshitting. Stop bullshitting, nigga. She has the same title as the bitch who was on motherfucking line smoking motherfucking Swisher Sweet fresh out the pack. This bitch started the live and pulled that bitch out. I can't even grab this bitch. This bitch breaking all up. This bitch is a witch for real. This bitch did magic on the live. Dug in that bitch and got one and just lit that bitch up and started smoking that bitch. And she thought that shit was swagged out. Fuck you, nigga. I'm not finna call this bitch no motherfucking queen. Nigga. I can tell her that you have the bloodline of royalty, but you're not acting that way. Fuck no.
Please don't sleep, okay? I ain't gotta come and do nothing.
There it is. Now she worship the devil.
And my cousin. No, but he said my stepmom and my god sister. That's sad. So all this shit what Deja putting up, all this shit with my...
I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Loud talking, smoking. I don't give a fuck what she's smoking. I'm gonna be honest though. It's fucked up, but I'm gonna be honest. Depending on what level of weed smoker she is, honestly, I'm gonna pick the weed smoker over the bitch who smokes squares. I told Black and Miles, Paul Malls, and fucking Swisher Sweet straight out the pack. I'm gonna choose the bitch who's smoking the fucking gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, what the fuck kind of stress do you have that I'm smoking a goddamn square trying to get my head together to handle my business, and you goddamn save me that show? Get out. Get the fuck out. Bitch. Said what? Man, get the fuck out my goddamn house. You smoking cigarettes. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Bitch, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. If a bitch smokes squares, the bitch got an STD. I don't give a motherfucker, nigga. I'm telling you what it is, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. The fuck? Nigga? The fuck is a bitch smoking a goddamn square for? What the fuck kind of problem you got that you gotta smoke squares? The fuck? Man, hell fuck no. Hell no. We go in the store. Let me get them Newport, let me get Newport Long in the box. Let me get the shorts. Yeah, she gonna pay for her own. And we roll together. She gonna pay for her own. Hit Jose, fuck around me. Bitch. Fuck kind of shit you got going on. I don't give a fuck if you got your own pack. I bet you do got your own pack. Bitch. Hell no. The fuck? Hell? Not finna fuck with no goddamn. Hell no. Yeah. 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 So that's what that is, my nigga. I ain't never gonna leave you wrong at home. If she is smoking, like I said, you need to watch the weed for real. You know what I'm saying? If the bitch is a weed addict, then that bitch is not your bitch, because it's gonna be times where she go, especially if she look like something, she gonna go. Weed man might say, pull up on me and smoke one. I'm gonna throw you a goddamn 3-5. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what lame niggas do. Lame niggas, I told y'all, drugs and money is to a nigga as weave and makeup is to a nab. You know what I'm saying? It's to cloak what's really going on. So he's lame as fuck, but as long as he got the Xanax bars and the gas, a bitch will be his friend or whatever like that. So he damn near is living love don't cost a thing, because just the imagery of him being around bitches, they'll probably put him up on game. Like, you got to start, nigga, if you putting on deodorant, we finna go to the store. Like, they'll start being friendly with him and shit like that. And so he'll, learn like that. But that will be his way of getting bitches. If you tell a bitch that y'all go together, that's cheating. If you tell a bitch that you're going to give her some money, that's cheating. You tell a bitch you're going to give her some dope, that's cheating. You should be, like, the bitch should be coming on to you and you having to forward her off. You know what I'm saying? That's how, if you're going to be a nigga, yeah, look at this bitch right here. Hold on, big home. My nigga, I can still see the thread, my nigga. You just told that hoe come get this $500, my nigga. Nah, that was for, my nigga, I seen it already. Shit, it ain't tricky to a nigga that got it. I know it ain't, big home. Just don't brag about it, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Nigga, like, you paid a fucking prostitute. Why the fuck are you bragging about it? Why the fuck? Well, I think that's something live. Show me what each one of them hoes sit in, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my nigga, stop that bullshit, man. Stop that bullshit. Live your life. If that's not your life and you want that life, be sure that you want it first. But if you want that life, do what you have to do to, if that's where your mind is at, that you just want to have bitches. You just want bitches to like you. My nigga, you a nothing ass nigga, but I mean, if that was, handle your business and do what you need to do. But you paying bitches is not you having hoes, my nigga. Those are bills. Those are damn near like employees that don't do no fucking work. And you're saying that I have to pay bitches to get around me. So you're saying the total opposite of you have hoes. You have so little bitches. You have such a small amount of bitches that you actually, and they can't, and you're so repulsive to them that you have to pay bitches to even come over and get free drugs from you. The fuck is these niggas on, my nigga? I don't know where these niggas came from, dog. I don't know where these niggas came from, dog. And motherfucker just told me he graduated 2015. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, I must have been asleep for a long time. God damn. Shit crazy as fuck. But let's get back to it.
Let me tell y'all, motherfucker.
I was trying to tell y'all about loud talking bitches. Bitch should never have to just really, with this type of voice, the way she talking, there's no way, I don't give a fuck. There's no way she's not a nab. There's no way that you can talk like this without being a nab. With a voice like that, like, I bet you do be fighting a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Just your tone is that of conflict. Your voice, your pitch is that of conflict. So I bet you do get into a whole bunch of shit. You're used to it. Your voice is trained to it. And a nigga don't like that. You think you telling, yeah, I beat bitches up and hit a whole bunch. I'll be hitting the bag and shit, selling penny dope. Fuck, and fighting all over the place. Like, is that your fucking Christian Mingle profile? Like, you on this bitch, just, yeah, play with it. Like, the fuck? Like, bitch, I don't, fuck, are you trying to get into bare knuckle boxing? What the fuck do you want? Bitch, I'm looking for a man that can handle me. Bitch. Yeah. You probably need to go to the UFC. Them be the only niggas who can. Niggas who know jujitsu and how to do a rear naked choke the correct way. And the other nigga won't be strong enough. You right. The fuck, I'm not trying to date you so I can goddamn get my fucking fights up so I can go fight Derek Lewis. The fuck? Bitch. This is a dating website. Bitch, can you read, bitch? This bitch did a whole trailer for her UFC fucking premiere. Yeah, bitch, this is a dating website. Motherfucker just trying to find romantic people, not fucking sparring partners. The fuck? God damn.
What's up? Because first of all, I'm a real motherfucking witch, bitch. If I want to get you, I'll get you.
There it is.
Please don't sleep, okay? I ain't got to come and do nothing physical to you. I promise I will send the spirits to you, bitch. Now fuck with me. You, your husband, the family, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm over here. You was just over here to this house yesterday talking about how much you love me, playing with me and jumping on me. But then all of a sudden, you on motherfucking Facebook talking about, I'm real mama house. Bitch, take your ass over there. You need to be motherfucking black Matthias, ho. Stay your fucking ass over there with the white people in the west side. Bitch, I'm east side. Fuck wrong with you. I'm born in Cape Town, Virginia, Eastern Shore, raised in goddamn people that sound like East, but fuck to me. So, with all that being said, fuck up.
Did this bitch just bang on me, my nigga? Did this bitch just bang on me, my nigga? What the fuck? Man, did this bitch just bang on me?
I will send the spirits to you, bitch. Now fuck with me. You, your husband, the family, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm over here. You was just over here to this house yesterday talking about how much you love me, playing with me and jumping on me. But then all of a sudden, you on motherfucking Facebook talking about, I'm real mama house. Bitch, take your ass over there. You need to be motherfucking black Matthias, ho. Stay your fucking ass over there with the white people in the west side. Bitch, I'm east side. Fuck wrong with you. I want
Oh man, yeah, man, that little girl ain't had no chance, man. I can't put no blame on goddamn little Deja, man. She ain't have a chance. She ain't have a chance. This bitch, yeah, she ain't have a chance, my nigga. That bitch just gritted her teeth. He said, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, what the fuck? Oh, he said, like, bitch, you why the fuck do you gotta get so deep with that shit? Like, yeah, I don't like niggas. I like bitches. Bitch, stop lying. Stop lying, bitch. Stop lying. That's another thing, dog. Y'all, like, man, like who you like, however, but a bitch ain't never fully on that side. You know what I'm saying? She just ain't running to the young MA. Go down the list. A bitch ain't never just on that side. It's always going to be a man that can come through and wipe all that tattoos and dreads, all that shit. She'll lose all that shit for a nigga. Ain't it dildos that have double penetration on it? Like, ain't some of those straps, don't they have like another dick on the other side? Like, Oh, this shit it's just throwed off, dog. It just throwed, man. It's like, dog. I'm sorry. I trip. We finna go to. We finna go. Hold on. I trip. I'm reading them. Hold on.
Or your stepmama, or your cousin. He said she my god sister and my cousin. No, my stepmama and my cousin. No, but he said my stepmama and my god sister. That's sad. So all this shit what Deja putting up, all this shit with Mike and all that, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Because first of all, I'm a real motherfucking witch, bitch. If I want to get you, I get you. Please don't sleep, okay? I ain't gotta come and do nothing physical to you. I promise I will send the spirit to you, bitch. Now fuck with me. You, your husband, the family, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm over here. You was just over here to this house yesterday talking about how much you love me, playing with me and jumping on me. But then all of a sudden, you on motherfucking Facebook talking about, I'm real mama house. Bitch,
Mello said that football documentary was a blessing, and I can't see the rest. The football documentary was a blessing. Keep honoring God with the talent and gift you are blessed with. It's bigger than YouTube, most definitely. As Lord be home, I appreciate that.
You need to be motherfucking Black Messiah, ho. Stay your fucking ass over there with the white people in the west side, bitch. I'm east side. Fuck wrong with you? I'm born in Cape Town, Virginia, Eastern Shore race, and goddamn people that sound like East the fuck to me. So, with all that being said, fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. I love my granddaughter, know me. I sure do. But before I kiss anybody's ass to spend any time with her, I'm done. I got one grandson. His name is Giovanni Josiah Robinson. He a little red bone, little cute little thing with dreads and be with his name all the time. My new baby, that's my bestie. And I love her to death. Yes, she is my favorite child. And you know why? Because she said, yes, ma'am, please, ma'am, I know it.
There it is. See, that's part of it that I really don't like. That's part of it that I really don't like. She said that before I kiss somebody's ass to spend time with my granddaughter, I'm done. So all you would have to do to see your granddaughter is kiss up to someone. But a father would have to go through the court system, track the mother down, all type of other shit. And he's a deadbeat. But before you'll even kiss somebody's ass, you'll say, fuck it. I wonder what motherfuckers say if Floyd Mayweather say that. Second thing, see, this favorite child thing, and this is why you were never fit to be a mother. You never had the maturity to be a mother. You see nothing wrong with the shit you're saying because you're saying it. And there's nothing wrong because if you feel that way, you can say that shit. No matter how old you are, no matter how many children you have, it's never going to be a problem of you saying the way you feel. A man could never do that. He could never. Even if he had a good reason, he would be told to go through the ringer for the rest of his life and do everything he got to do just to see. Favorite child. You said that because you were mad at the other one. So you feel like I can say this because I can go back later on and I didn't really mean that. But the reason why you said it was because it was already thought. I'm sure that whatever that girl name is you just called out, it was I sometimes I go on NAB's pages and just to see the stupidity, depravity. And this, like I said, this can go through the race line. The problem is our NABs, there is no I went too far, I should be embarrassed to say this. None of that. They'll go all the way. One NAB got online and said that she had HIV and started calling out the names of the niggas that she had been fucking for a while. Not only is this a crime, but you should be extremely, extremely shamed to do this in your city where everybody knows you and shit like that. Extremely dangerous. A motherfucker can come and kill you for that. No fear. She hit live on that fucking app and she just started talking. I went on the NAB's page and on there, it was a question of who is your mom's favorite child? And you would have siblings, you know, tagging each other and stuff like that. And, you know what I mean? That was part that was retarded to me was that it was damn near like that was fame. That was fame. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I appreciate that, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a fucking award or some shit. What sibling did your mama always have to wake up before school? Shit like that. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like that shit like that. Maybe it's girly. Maybe that's girly and shit like that. But that shit just strikes me as nabbish. Nabbish is like social media is more than just when they get on these lives like this, they don't feel like they're talking to the people in their city. They talk on there as if they're talking to the whole country. That's a problem for me, man, because I took that shit straight to Facebook. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And it's like, so you really feel like that's you a never get mad at the nigga who ain't left his bitch yet. She's the side bitch, but she's mad that he didn't leave her yet. So she get on that bitch and start throwing slick shots and shit like that. And then call her homegirl, or her homegirl will call her like, bitch, you so stupid, bitch. Yeah. And don't give a fuck and don't. How? You know, it's like how? How? You know that you're not gonna stop fucking this nigga. So how in the fuck do you feel like you just did something with that? That's the short-term vision for me. It's a short-term vision. And then be the same motherfucker who, when motherfuckers say something about it and they're in a good spot, being the side bitch, I wish folks would just stay out my business. Why the fuck everybody want to think about me? And it's like, damn, do you really feel like because that motherfucker that's in your city, you feel like they said something that mean that everybody, that right there lets you know how small the mind is. And that can do a lot for a child as far as to damper their goals and their dreams. It's like, don't Like, this is what life is. You for your respect right here. This is what it is. It's fucked up, dog. It's really fucked up. You know what, dog? When I see that shit, sometimes I do get like embarrassed because I feel like with Doja Cat came out saying I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's a slur towards black people getting assaulted by the police. And on Reddit, wherever all the Anglo people be, that's where they say that word. Like in the battle rap culture, you will say he's the top pen. That means that he writes very well. Not a good performer like Tay Rock or K Shine. Believability. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So in their community, didn't do nothing is a way that they can tell a story and say that there was a black person there. So I go into a store and there's about 6 didn't do nothings in there. You know what I'm saying? So when I see shit like this, it's like, oh, those people, those Anglo people are just watching, and I hate that they can do that shit. Like, they can just go down our timeline and just laugh at us. They go through the same shit, but it seems like they have more shame. Like, they don't want you to see that side. They don't want you to see no ratchet shit. They don't want you know what I'm saying? Seems like we pride ourselves on that.
Thank you, and she respects the fuck out of me. Even through my fucking past addiction. Bitch, I ain't smoked powder, smoked cigarettes since 2006, 2015, 24, 15. That's my clean day. How about that? Top that. And I ain't have to go to no motherfucking program to do that shit. I ain't have to go to jail, prison, none of that. I just got tired of losing. So I changed my life. So before I let any motherfucking body talk about, oh, Peaches said, and I ain't got AIDS. This pussy real clean. All my kids came to Sarah and it's tight as fuck. That's why y'all niggas saying my shit. Let me tell you something. That's why her fucking my daughter's husband was deep begging me for my pussy for years. And when I finally let him get some of it, he tried to play me, so we fell out. That's why when he put her ass out, right 3 weeks before they got married, she came in the house. I had my bathing suit and went to the truck, talked to the man in the back seat. Mike gonna tell me, you just want somebody to see that fat pussy. Don't you go with my daughter?
I'm gonna say this. I feel like if a bitch go live and say something about her sexual reproductive organ, how good it is, and shit like that, there's no way that she's not a nab. Niggas would say, I want a freak in the streets and a lady in the streets. The only motherfuckers that would be promoting how good that product is someone who's trying to sell it. It's just so sad that you can boil a motherfucker down to that right there. Like, these niggas want to fuck me though. And that's all you need. And what that just showed right there was, look at this motherfucker. Bitches who wear hats like that, they drink 211s. I don't give a fuck. They drink Keystones Bud Ice, everything that you can get out that front cooler in the goddamn Yang store, that's who the fuck wear them type of hats. I don't give a fuck. That's just what it is. There's no fucking reason for that hat except to keep your head cool as you drinking that fucking bullshit ass. Actually, motherfuckers, females that wear them type of hats, them bitches go back there and get them 2020s Irish Rose. And pay for that shit with change. But what it also showed was the competition between the daughter and the mother. The reason why your daughter chose that man was because y'all were competing. She did it to show you. And that's the sad part. How many girls out here are simply doing shit in a competition, whether it be with one of her boyfriend's ex-girlfriends, one of her ex-homegirls, her sister, mama, auntie, they're competing. This is why they don't want the relationship to end, because ending this relation, this is why they take cheating so serious, because you're embarrassing me. I'm telling motherfucker that everybody want this pussy. Everybody want to fuck me, but the nigga in the house, I can't keep him there. And it's like, how in the fuck can that be your whole existence? So this whole situation is because of you. She wanted to show you that the nigga that you were fucking with, because this isn't the first time that you've talked to her in a competitive way. Y'all had a fight when she was 14. And you probably told her, you smelling your ass, thinking you, and all that. You did that whole bullshit, thinking that you were helping her. But by that time, she saw you as a competitor. The same way that she sees, you can't be sure. Who is this? Who is that? The same way that she sees her homegirls. They have a secret competition going on. When she looks in the mirror, she sees something and she's self-conscious about it. And you've taught her that the only thing that matters is a nigga wanting to fuck you. So that's what she feels. That's what she should fight for. Not for a career, because this bitch right here doesn't work anywhere past a minimum wage job. It's not about getting ahead in life. Like, you got a government made apartment. The bitch will be working at Burger King and get a $400 hairstyle. I'm shitting on these hoes, and that'll be a big bitch. And she'll try to show the fine bitches that, yeah, you bitches could never, bitch, my shit stay done. I bet it do. I bet it do. That's why they take that shit so serious. They need something that they can say to bitches who are competing with them. So they'll be secretly competing with the girl, the light-skinned girl in the clique that gets all the niggas. And it won't be the ugly bitch in the clique that's trying to beef with the light-skinned bitch. It will be the second baddest bitch in the clique that's beefing with the light-skinned or the extra thick bitch. She'll start talking about all she want to do is twerk in the club. It ain't about that. So she'll have no ass but have a pretty face. So they'll be shooting shots at each other online. Like, yeah, but they ain't got no face though. They can't give them no face. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that shit devolves into them saying all this shit about they pussy and all, it's not for the niggas. That's the issue. The reason why they don't give a fuck that niggas don't find that shit attractive is because it's not for you. It's not for you. It will be the equivalent of a nigga getting a gun and a bitch being like, I don't like this gun. It's like, bitch, this isn't for you. I'm trying to keep these niggas off my ass. You know what I'm saying? It's not for you. They're beefing with each other. And it's not no bitch cross town or no shit like that. It's the bitch that's going to the club with them this weekend. That's why they just bust out and start fighting in places, because this shit been building up for goddamn years. That shit crazy, but it comes from the relationship with the mother. If the mother puts all the power on your ability to get men to fuck you, that's what she's going to think. That's what makes her a woman. This is the reason why, if you ask her at 16, 18, 22, you ask her what her dream is, she'll look at you like you just spoke Spanish. Like, living my dream. We together in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the dream. It's like, how the fuck can you think like that? You don't want nothing else?
Did you just bring her over here to get some more of her stuff that you brought over here? That me and my new baby help bring in this motherfucking house in the gardens? But did you just say that to me? See, I be quiet about a lot of shit because I don't be snapping. I don't have time. But I got hot blood pressure. I got high blood, and that shit came from hypertension. Because I go from 0 to a million in 5 real fucking fast. I am Puerto Rican. I am Geechee mostly. I am Navajo. I am Bahamian. And I got a little Irish. So that means, yes, I am crazy.
No, this is just everything wrapped up into one, my nigga. This is just everything wrapped up to one. If you want to see true Anglo-Saxon brainwashing and see what it produces, that's what you're looking at. That's exactly what the fuck you looking at. Look what this bitch said. She said, this wild, crazy. He need to be behind bars. We're going to talk about that too. He need to be behind bars because he married a legal age. Obviously, he has predator ways about him. But what he did was totally legal. Once again, shout out to Star. Jewel and Danny Boy, they had a whole fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck ain't you online protesting for that? Because you don't give a fuck. Because you yourself, when you were 18, 19, you probably still, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a fuck. You right now, at your age, if you fucking 25 years old, you will fuck a high school boy, a middle school boy. That's that zero self-awareness shit I be talking about. But yeah, that's what you have right there. That's what the system wants all of our women to be. They want our women to be just like that. So combative, so comfortable in their combativeness that it's going to be impossible for a man that's trying to build something to be with them for any amount of time. This is why they brag on their pussy, is because you should put up with the bipolarness, my diseases and all of my drama because the pussy good. Like, bitch, You can't, and like, so for Deja, you 18, you see what sex gets you. This bitch is alone smoking a fucking cigarello out of a goddamn pack. Drunk off whatever fucking colorful 2020 Irish Rose, whatever the fuck else kind of motherfucking cheap bill they got in the motherfucking stove. That's where it leads you. Good pussy is damn near like a real trap nigga. You haven't seen where that shit leads?
So stay in your motherfucking lane and leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone, cause I ain't it. Leave me alone. Deja, whatever the fuck, Leilani, London, whatever the fuck, Young Jackson, Hucklebuck, whoever the fuck you are, stay out my motherfucking face, ho. Please don't ever speak to me again in life, and I mean that.
You not gonna tell me. You not gonna tell me that did not sound like a 18-year-old, a teenager. Don't talk to me no more ever in life for infinity. What does it matter what her ID says? She has the mind of a child. She cares about pussy. She cares about sex, drama, fighting, social media, and cigarellos playing with nothing on them. Don't talk to me ever anymore in the universe for infinity. That don't sound like a child. Come on, my nigga.
You mean that you were literally just fucking over here yesterday, hugging and kissing on me. Now you on Facebook yesterday talking shit? Man, look, girl, I mean today. Talking cash shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Find something safe to do, little girl. You 18. I'm not Killer B and all them little hoes you be arguing with. Come my study fucking bitches and bringing diseases. When your ass is over here, your pussy will get you dead.
Man, come on. Come on, my nigga. You can't be for real. You can't be serious. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to. I don't know what's going on. Real talk. Real talk. That's heavy. You mean male or female? You talking male or female? Real shit. And that's like I said, and that's what I'm saying. That's you gotta get out of that shit at some point. You gotta get out of it and say, like, there's something wrong here. Like, if you don't want to end up like your mama, you're gonna have to do something different. You can only blame her for so long. Man, if y'all ain't with the Supremely Black podcast, make sure y'all go there and fuck with D-Rose. He got some heavy shit going on. He just put out a video about the fathers down there in Louisiana going to that school. Like I said, it's gonna take a lot of us, man. It's gonna take a lot of us to stand up and most importantly, it's gonna take a lot of women, black women, to really stand up and just damn this shit to hell. Like, this is not us. This is not what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Shout out to goddamn D-Roll. I gotta take that back a little bit. Hold on.
Me. Now you on Facebook yesterday talking shit. Man, look at today. Talking cash shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Find something safe to do, little girl. You 18. I'm not Killer B and all them little hoes you be arguing with. Come my study fucking bitches and bringing diseases. When your ass is over here, your pussy was itchy then. I had to bleach my shit out. Cause your motherfucking itchy pussy motherfucking ass over here. Man, you had to sleep with me, ho. And then 3 weeks later, you gonna get married. You dumb ass bitch. It ain't my fault that you dumb as fuck. I'm sorry. I might have did start a little too much powder with your ass.
That's sad as fuck.
That's probably what happened. The fuck? Let me tell you, this right here, I don't do this. Y'all know I don't do this shit. I don't do this. But I'd rather do this right now, since you want to go live and do dumb shit. I'm stoop to your level. This guy is today, I'm just going to be from the hood. I'm stoop to your level today. So, maybe somebody tell you that your mama your mama going out about you and might show is. And for all y'all stupid motherfuckers talking about, oh, y'all in love, y'all just do what y'all do, da-da-da-da-da. Y'all bitches dumb as fuck. That's that girl God dad. And we was fucking, so what the fuck?
Oh, man. Yep, I might have reached my NAB limit for the night. I really can only listen to so much of this shit until it just like it just gets sad. That shit is only funny for so damn long until it's sad. It's like, because what's sad about it is this ain't no anomaly. Like, this is how it go. I want to hear Mike talk. I want to listen to Mike talk. We're gonna remember what we was at right here. We at 740. All right. We're gonna listen to Mike talk. Hold on. I want to hear him talk.
Story coming. We just
letting
everybody else get off their end.
Okay.
I ain't been watching none of that shit. Story coming.
Okay, so now you want you got a plan for a TV show. Okay. And you might got one. Because this is what motherfuckers, if they'll watch fucking Black China and fucking the Rainbow nigga on fucking Zeus and Hulu and shit like that, why wouldn't they fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, any type of bullshit you got going on, they'll put it on. But don't get on that bitch talking no, and don't be mad if you do talk some Black Power shit, that shit getting cut out. I'm wondering why this motherfucking girl got on makeup like a fucking dude with a wig. Can y'all see it? Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what we got. That should be better. All right, let's do it.
We just letting everybody else get off their energy. I ain't been watching none of that shit y'all been talking about. None of it, because it don't bother me at all. It don't bother me at all. That's why I ain't been commenting on that. But when it came down to y'all messing with my family, now you pulling me up out the grave to come step there to some cause I love all my family, all my cousins, all my nephews, all my nieces. I love all of them. And I'll go to that graveyard body. Leave my family out of it. If you're going to do something to my car, do it to my car. Leave my family shit out of here, bro. Stop acting like a bitch instead of bitch shit. Niggas like you being whole shit, y'all niggas hoes to me. Y'all ain't no real niggas. Hoes follow.
Yeah, that look like a fucking dude. That nigga told this motherfucker we finna go live, and she just, let me put on my good wig. Like, we seeing too much of this shit. We just seen this with Derek Grace or Derek, I always say it's Derek Jackson and shit. Man.
Oh shit.
Said, first of all, we finna clear this up, okay? This whole post about, oh, that's her daughter. That is not. That is not. That is not.
That is not her daughter. That is my daughter at my mom's 80th birthday. Now run and tell that. Run and tell that. We finna end this right now with this. Play pussy, get fucked. Don't play with my family, you clowns.
And I have pictures of when I was a baby. That is not me. And that, if you look on the post,
that's a goddamn shame, my nigga, because that girl, I'm gonna have to look at the other video, but this ain't no ugly motherfucker, right? I don't know what her body look like, but that's not no ugly motherfucker right there. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Like, my nigga, the mother is so important. Let's say the relationship with the mother is so important. Motherfucker in that bitch, yeah, bitch, and they just doing all that shit. They drinking 211, they passing the goddamn 211 Steel Reserve around and shit like that. Then you got problems. It don't matter how pretty she is, how many fucking teeth whitening strips she done used and shit. This is a real, and the way that you can see through that, go to the house. Go to the house. If you got to trip over shit and all this other shit, it's like a danger zone and you got to do a whole bunch of secret missions just to get in the bedroom. Yeah, my nigga, you got a fucked up situation. You got a fucked up situation. You're looking into the future. You're looking directly into the future. You should not come in that house and be like, why y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be in that bitch folding up clothes. You shouldn't be in that bitch like, this need to go to the, you shouldn't have to pick clothes up and smell them and shit like that. Bathroom, just, I'm gonna say that for tomorrow live. Because that bathroom is, and I want to get some female perspective on that. But I got something about that bathroom. We're gonna talk about it. But the girl ain't ugly, man.
Clearly does not say 2000 and whatever. That was 2015, 2000 and what was it? 2016, 2017 actually.
Yes.
Yeah, like that was not even me. That wasn't. First of all, I was a little black baby. I looked just like my daughter when I was a baby. That
you can't. How did I put two and two together? How did I not put two and two together? When she said she wasn't gonna kiss no ass to see the godchild, she was talking about her baby. You listen at this little girl talk. You listen at her talk, everything about her says child. Child. Everything about this girl says child. she can fool you in the club where all she gotta do is smile and laugh. But once you in the car with her and she goddamn, you know what I'm saying, handy dandy notebook and she trying to refer to the goddamn map and shit like that and all this, she got all these fucking Dora Explorer fucking references. Me and Katrina did a show. About it was a movie review of the show what was the show? Striking Vipers. I think it was Black Mirror. Black Mirror Striking Vipers. And in that one, the player dude, the one that wasn't married, he was at dinner with the girl and she had to look up people that he was talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I say something about DMX and a motherfucker just has no understanding of, you know what I'm saying, what it is, she's saying a whole bunch of XXX Temptation shit. Like she really go to the XXX Temptation mural every year and pray in front of it. Turning on Rod, if I'm just going through the radio, Rod Wave come on and she just bust out crying. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I just don't know what to believe. Like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Hey man, get the fuck out, man. Get the fuck out. The fuck you got going on? She really start bawling, crying as you took like Rod Wave come on. It's like this girl right here sound like she came straight out of the way she talks. That shit belongs in a high school setting, a school setting. She doesn't know nothing about nothing. And this is why Mike, as you talking about, and let me back down on Mike too heavy. Cause Mike ain't nothing but a retarded street nigga himself. The reason why he was able to get this girl is because he had some type of respect in the neighborhood. Not only had respect, had a little something going, and it didn't help that he had previous relationships with the mother. Mike did not just step down on Deja like, well, I'm saying, fuck with me. No, it was a lot of incidents. It was a lot of different incidents. And when you put two stupid people, a girl and a female and a male stupid together, there's going to be sex going on. It's about to be sex because they feel like that's what's supposed to happen. He's 16 in the mind. She's fucking 15 in the mind. They are a perfect couple. Like I said, it wasn't no goddamn this first time I see you. Nah, he had to work on this little girl for years and years. And the way that he got it was familiarity. A lot of never, ever, ever been my shit. Never been my shit. I can't go too hard about it because it is some a nigga. So when you the top dope boy and everybody know what's going on with you, you feel like everything within your kingdom. You got to go to Instagram. Shout out to Bobby, love big home. Go to the Instagram. But when you are inside of the you got to go to the Instagram. I don't see it. I don't know what the fuck going on. I got Mellow Jones shit. I just ain't seen nothing else. Go through the Cash App. Go through the Cash App. I'm thinking that'll work. But as a nigga is running, so I'm the biggest nigga around here. So everything within this city is mine for the taking. Nino Brown, whatever girl he may have seen that has some real potential, the way that you get a bitch to be in stupid love. See, and that's why I say, like, that's some shit is weird. It's just what it is. It's what the shit is weird because you don't, as a nigga, you get one time to fall in love with a bitch, and the bitch that you fall, if you are a real nigga, the bitch you fall in love with should be a bitch that you pretty much what I call raised, meaning that she came up the ranks, you know what I'm saying? And she was just cool with being, you know what I'm saying? She was damn near a groupie, and she came up and she just stayed down. So you'll end up loving her just because she made it through the storm. As a real nigga, you're gonna go through a lot of shit. A nigga that's a dope boy, 25 years old dope boy, scoping a 13-year-old girl, there is no way with a daughter or without a daughter that I felt like that was cheating. I felt like that shit was cheating. I'll tell y'all why on the Patreon, but you cheating. You cheating. That child does not have there's no way that she'll be able to defend herself from the shit. You can go take her flower and she'll talk about that shit for days and be in her notebook writing down, I love him, you know what I'm saying? Him and me forever and shit like that. This is why as a father, you would want to, maybe your daughter won't understand, like, you don't love him. And so, and you looking at him like, nigga, you damn near my age. So I do have to come step down on you and murder you because you're really trying to steal at this point. And then you're going to take my child, my niece, my goddaughter off the path that she's on because that's what a little girl is going to do. I never fuck with that shit. Never fuck with that shit. Like, regardless, like, because you should not be comfortable with being around. If this bitch was talking around me, I would get the fuck out the room, hoping that nobody put nothing on the camera. Like, man, let me get the fuck out of here. This bitch is 14. By the way she talks, like she talks like a fucking child. Ain't no fucking way. Give a fuck how much makeup you put on your shit. I don't give a fuck how many kids you got. This is a fucking child. You don't. It's hard to say this because a nigga will take it the other way. I'm saying you don't judge a motherfucker by their age. You judge them by, you know what I'm saying, their maturity. But just because a little girl might have had a hard life and she is mentally 25 at 16, that don't mean you can go fuck her. And you shouldn't want to fuck her. The only reason you would do that is because only reason you would do that is because only reason you turn it down. Only reason you would do that is because you don't have no hoes. Why in the fuck would you be scooping down the little girls? Like, I don't like that. I don't like a nigga acting like he that nigga and then I got bad bitches. My nigga, you have fucking preteens. Stop that, my nigga. Stop that. Yeah, Mike, you out of line, my nigga. You out of line. I don't give a fuck what the look. And like I said, hey, turn it down in the background. Give a fuck what the little girl did. A little girl shouldn't be able to do anything around you. That, and this is why I said, a nothing ass nigga being in a home with a nothing ass bitch that has a budding daughter, you're just, or a nothing ass nigga working at a high school, you're asking for trouble. Those little girls don't understand. B2K or whatever the Jodeci and Cisco, they like them, whatever like that. But really, they're just intrigued with boys, period. A nigga actually wanted to, because in their mind, as a nothing ass bitch mother, you've trained them to feel like as soon as they can fuck, as soon as a nigga wants to fuck them, they become women. They're not looking at him to, see how smart he is. They're just intrigued for the first time that a guy, an older guy even, is liking them. This is why there's no way that I can stamp that shit. If you are that nigga, there is no reason why you should have to reach that far back. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it, my nigga. There ain't. So if you coming with your energy like, man, real street nigga don't do that, man. You really lost all that shit when you started fucking with a child. Even though in the hood, we know little girls, 16-year-olds that have babies. Little girls is fast out there because they had nothing ass bitches as mothers. But the fact that a child can turn you on, it's scary. It's scary. There is no goddamn, no, I wouldn't do that. That you're a fucking liar. You wouldn't do it. The only reason why you pulled the Elvis Presley. Like, the only reason you got married is because you didn't want to go to jail. That's it. We know, Mike. We know why the fuck you did it. You didn't do it because you loved her. You don't fucking love. That's another bitch. Just like a nigga, dog. It's, hey, say Big Home. Can you look? I'm talking to you, Big Home. Like, you got the background. It's noisy. You hear me?
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was talking to you, Big Home.
Hypersensitive volume. I got. I'm in these headphones. Right
okay. I got
I'm just gonna tell you. You know what?
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this, right? That's crazy, right? I didn't had a nigga tell me, man, a couple years ago at the job, and I'm 44. He's probably about 50. But it was something on there about something pertaining to that. This nigga was like, well, somebody got to break a man.
There it is. There it is. I cannot look at you. I can't look at you no different than a child molester or a predator. If you that type of nigga, if it's grass on the field, play ball. My nigga, that's a problem. That's a problem because just because physically you can, if you are turned on physically, then you will be South Park Mexican. The girl was 13 and budded. She had everything. So you're saying as long as the body is there, like no, you can't do that, my nigga. What if the girl is mentally retarded? It doesn't matter what the fuck her body looks like. Her mind is not there. Somebody got to, and that shit is crazy because that is niggas' mindset. But it's only the mindset of a nigga. There is no nigga that's having his way out here with bitches that is on that type of time. Dog, just as soon as a bitch comes in and you get that feeling, it's on you to cut that shit off at I can't be no coach no more. Man, I can't be no teacher no more. I can't date you no more. I'm going to get into trouble because that little girl, and that's what I'm saying, like you have to be fucked up in the mind. That girl doesn't want you. You know she don't, but you are so depraved of that feeling of someone that's attractive being interested in you that you don't even stop it. Like, man, she did everything. My nigga, she was 12 years old. Yeah, but what the fuck can you say? So on the other side, I look at a nigga who cannot. I can't stop, man. Only S I'm working on, man. The third S, man. That's a hard one. I feel you, big home. I feel you. But I know niggas ain't like me. So most niggas is gonna take whatever they can get. Nigga try to make it sound, yeah, man, I'm just going to pick up, man, for a mama and shit. Yeah, going to school to pick up. Yeah, my nigga, you in the wrong automatically. Nah, man, ain't nothing like that. I don't know you for having hoes. Even if I did know you for having hoes, that might mean that you got a problem. You can't put nothing past no man. That's why as a mother of boys or girls, you have to be extremely conscious of the men that you're allowing around your children. Yeah, that's cause this shit, Mike, I can't be home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know niggas like Mike. It's a lot of dumb niggas in the street. You know what I'm saying? That just, and you can tell he one of them old Florida niggas. That's why him and the bitch, him and the mama got the same goal set up. This girl got a baby and everything. Dumb as a fucking box of rocks. Her relationship with her child is going to be the same fucking relationship as hers. And that's how you destroy royalty. You contaminate them. We don't have a royal black family. The only royal black family that we know is the white one. We so far drawn away from that shit that we got to take Meghan Markle. She got a little bit of black in her, my nigga. We done made it to the goddamn. What the fuck? That's not no. I don't see her see no fucking black woman. That's the fucking epitome of black woman. If they'll have to take a second look at you, if they do a race goddamn riot, no. You don't experience life like a black woman. Just destructive, man. Just how is Deja going to be a better mother than her mother? How? She's dealing with the same shit. She's confused. Her mind is broken. She can't leave the nigga. Even after he shows, she's being broken in. This is what it's supposed to be. A nigga's not supposed to be faithful to you. As long as he don't cheat on you with somebody you know, it's all good. You tripping. Leave and then go back. Man, it's sad, dog.
That is not me. So I don't know what y'all trying to throw together.
You retarded bitch. See, now I gotta get on you. Man, because I don't like that. I don't like dumb people making smart references. I don't know what you're trying to throw together. It doesn't matter if they have a picture of you and him. You're not denying the fact. Doesn't matter if you fucked him in the cool at work or you fucked him in the car. You fucked him. What the fuck? I don't know what you're trying to try. That shit throw me, man. I don't like that. Like, hold on, bitch. Hold on. Trying to feel sorry for you. You got a fucked up childhood. You know, you don't know what life is, but just be the victim. Don't come with the goddamn as if you could then motherfucker get angry because like how the fuck are you talking condescendingly? Like what? The fuck? But it's, like I said, it's like how the fuck can you blame her? That's how she was raised. And obviously that's how she was groomed by this nigga. And he just fit the bill. Big nigga, You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is hoes. I'm a man's man. Got me a good woman on my, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's just bullshit, man.
To put up there on the internet about, you know, me and him holding.
Look at him. Look at him. I'm tired of this shit, bro. We finna get this shit together, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. Fuck this shit. These motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Fuck that shit. I'm mad as fuck, bro. Take that hat off, Mike. You 55 years old. I think you balding up there. I think you and her got dressed to the goddamn nines when y'all decided y'all were going live. I don't think you just turned the camera on. I think you think that's fresh. Take that hat off, Mike. We need to see something.
He never even held me as a baby. We never even knew each other. But it's fine though. Y'all can go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all think what y'all want to.
What are you talking about, you stupid bitch? Was he not there when you ran away and said we need to bring my goddaughter back? What the fuck are you talking about? That's why I tell you, nigga, man, don't get in no situation where you feel like, nah, man, it's just a childhood fucked up. Like Sharon said, dog, if you're not proactively trying to fix your past, it's not going to get fixed.
Keep on, because at the end of the day, we're happy. I'm still married. He's still married. We is doing fine. Fine. We're doing fine. And I'm happy. And I love to see all the energy, even from the haters. I love to see it. Keep coming at us. Keep the...
This bitch came straight out of motherfucking Miley Cyrus. I'm talking about, I don't know, what am I watching? Like, is this bitch starting her YouTube channel? Hey guys, we're gonna be unboxing. They have the new Batman. You playing with toys and shit like that? And you just sitting there, Mike. You just sitting there like, yeah, my nigga, shit, you see her? Yeah, we see her and we hear. We hear, my nigga. Like, you the same nigga showing bitches that you paid. You don't get no points for that, my nigga. You don't get no points for that, my nigga. Nigga, I can't let you ride on that, Mike. I understand this street is street, but I mean, my nigga, that's not what street is. Nigga, not just every nigga out there in the street is not fucking no predator, my nigga. Damn. Okay, hold on. Let me see, cause I want to. This is the one I want to see right here. This is the one I want to see right here.
End of the day.
There it is. There it is. Is she pregnant now? Because her stomach is out. She still, like I said, she can be a fucking, like, she can, if she did the right shit, she could be like a model. She pretty now. But it's a lot of hoes like that. A lot of hoes like that that's actually pretty, but life gets to them so bad, and that's when they start smoking them goddamn cigarettes. And it's over with.
People so fucking nosy, though. Want to send me goddamn family first and shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mike, I can't do nothing for you, big home. You too big in that car, big home. No shit, no. No, I can't give you that, big home. No, you didn't earn that, my nigga. I can't give it to you. You snuck that shit in, big home. No shit, no. It would be the equivalent of Wendy Williams fucking with Tyson Beckford, or you know what I'm saying, like one of them niggas at the hoes like and shit like that. Like, nah, we know why that's going on. No, Mike, you and that bitch sitting too cool. And it's niggas like that you can impress a little girl because she ain't never really seen niggas out there in the street. So just you selling dope, she just open about that shit. And that be the street bitches. That's how they got broke in. It was an old nigga that came through and just showed her a whole bunch of shit. And now she freaked out. My nigga, you at 25 years old, y'all are not the same age. She's 24, you're 25. Y'all are not this. She's gonna get you murdered, my nigga. This is a weathered street bitch. She been doing shit like this since she was 13 years old. You gonna get killed fucking with it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no use for no street bitch, period. I have no use for no bitch who gonna tell me, go get that nigga that 0.5. I was gonna do that anyway, but how the fuck do you know that? Like, what the fuck? I don't have no use for no street bitch, man. Like, how am I gonna come out the streets and come home to the streets? These fuck nigga playing like you ain't got that bag, baby. I wasn't really on that. No, fuck, these niggas need to know. Oh, shit, I'm probably about to goddamn go on, probably about to go and get the fuck, man, because, yeah, I was coming home. Like, the fuck? Like, no, I don't want no street bitch. Don't impress me with no street shit. Like, the fuck? A nigga who would want a street bitch, I would look at the nigga sideways. Nigga, you damn near coming home to a nigga. What you got going on? Everything. I'm just saying what you got going on, my nigga. God damn. This bitch here know too much. This bitch here know too fucking much. Fuck. She asked me why I ain't shoot the gun. Bitch, my shit jammed up. Your shit ain't jammed up. How the fuck you know that shit, bitch? God damn, let me slide right here. Shit. Street bitch. Yeah, I ain't got no use for no street hoe. That bitch can tell me whatever the fuck she wants. You ain't strong enough. I feel you. I'm not coming home to no motherfucking gangland. You using gang slang and saying you from the east side and throwing shit up. Bitch, after I done came home from that, bitch, hell no. Bitch, you too tough for me. I don't like that. I want a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might need to go find you a woman. Bitch. Yeah, I ain't with that shit, man. Look out. Maybe Deja the one with all the sense, though. Maybe she the one with all the sense. Yeah, I'm looking at Mike. Mike looking like he goddamn diabetic over there. Mike looking like he diabetic. I'm looking at his arm. That nigga look like he might be diabetic. Shit. Deja might got all the sense. Shit. Cause I got a problem. The way she talk, I got problems understanding that she's just so in love. Maybe that bitch got her mind on the goddamn grind. Shit, that nigga got to be dialysis 3 times a week. Star, once again, shout out to Star. Star in the morning. Star had a show one time saying, is your wife killing you? Is your wife killing you, like, slowly? And he was saying, like, through the food, like the salt food and shit like that, that kill you and shit like that. Shit, maybe she got all the goddamn sense. Big Fat Paul, who we got online?
What it do, man? It's your boy D-Rose.
Oh, man, D-Rose in the building, man. Yeah, man. I'm just talking to him, man, and this shit just so interesting to me. I can't even let it go.
Nah, bro. Yeah, you right, man. I put the little text in earlier. Shout out to Ayo Nation. But man, that the girl got more sense than what niggas actually giving her credit for. Now it's a fucked up situation, so I'm not condoning that by any means. But she ain't no motherfucking dummy, man.
Yeah.
You know exactly what you're doing.
Real talk.
Her wants to try to make a life with her. Don't lock them down and get all the benefits. Y'all doing all the plan. You feel me? That's what y'all talking about. Y'all be today.
Real talk.
Like that. That's how she's looking.
Real talk.
Yeah. You know, connection.
Exactly.
And the benefits, and she see the shit that he talking about, what's gonna be left behind. You feel right in the game. That's all. And that's how a nigga will live good for the last years of his life. He in the fourth quarter, bro. He right.
Real talk. Nigga live good them last few years. That nigga goddamn, I got me a bad bitch. I'm gonna leave everything, but shit, at least I get to go out the pretty way.
He don't give a fuck how he go out, bro.
Real talk.
He ain't give a damn, man. He won, bro.
Yep.
The nigga that just talk like that, my family. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
you right.
Man.
You right.
Happen to be in the game.
Real talk.
Be in the mix.
Real talk.
All these years later, man.
Yep.
That bitch, man. We done seen 1,000 times, bro.
Yep. And that's why I said, like a nigga like that, it ain't making too much sense. But like I said, as I see this bitch twerking on that phone, and this nigga here is over this bitch damn near in a diabetic coma in the car, she looking at him like a goddamn shit, like she goddamn just waiting on the moment. This bitch got something going on. I'm looking at this bitch. This hoe got something going on. This bitch is not in love.
Come on, man. You didn't see the gazelle running through the goddamn jungle. That lion just as soon as you cross this back out.
It's that. Real talk. Anyway.
Yeah, man. But you know that's the crazy shit about it, man. It's fucked up. But she ain't no dummy though.
Exactly, and you're right.
Without saying it, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't no fool. Y'all the ones the fools. Y'all fucked on for $50 in the cell phone. I locked the bag up. Good. Yeah, I'm good. You feel me?
Dog, that's crazy. Like, you right too. You right. Like, cause as I'm listening to him, it's like I don't know. Like, this bitch can't be that fucking slow. Like, she knows something. I'm looking at her. She knows something.
Oh, dog. She damn near looking at y'all like y'all bitches on Facebook telling the game how we really been fucking these niggas. Y'all talking this shit.
Real talk.
Now it's the issue because it happened to be somebody who used to fuck with my mama. Now it's crazy to the motherfucker. My family would never, but yeah, this just reality. That's the situation. This ain't no goddamn movie. This real life.
It is.
Like, that's just what's going on, man. She telling y'all. Did y'all forget the game? She didn't want to say, like, this girl cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't this goddamn stupid.
Real talk. I'm trying to eat. What is that? Exactly. She been a street runner since 13. You right. You right. You right. We got it. We getting back to it. I appreciate that. Y'all go to Supremely Black Podcast. There's some shit over there. We're working. All right.
I forgot.
I'm looking at her, dog. I'm looking at her. Her mind working, man. Her mind is working. This ain't no, she got something going on. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at it. Okay, I see. I'm looking at it a different way. I'm going to need full energy for this one because I need to see what's going on. So we're going to look at that one tomorrow because I'm looking at her eyes. It's something with her. It's something with her, man. It's something with her. Ain't no way. Ain't no way her mama is that gangster and she just all prissy. Nah. I'm looking at this nigga arm, man. This nigga ain't got too much longer, man. I'm thinking he the one who pushed the goddamn marriage. Shit. Woo. That motherfucker, that damn look, yeah, she look like she damn near ready for a mug shot. That bitch got it on her mind. I see it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get on that tomorrow because I need to get full aware. I might have been looking at shout out to D Rose. Yeah. Okay. Ain't no way. Hell no. I'm looking at him. It had to be something that this nigga felt like he can come out with that shit like that. Yeah. I'm gonna come holler at her tomorrow. Let's get back to our mama. But I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You welcome. Joe, I'm gonna call you back. Boo. I'm gonna call you.
Look at him. I told you.
Okay, I need yeah. Where's my Tanqueray at?
So, hold on, my nigga. Hold on. Somebody tell what the fuck is Tanqueray? I don't wanna misquote nobody. I heard Tupac say something about Tanqueray. What the fuck is Tanqueray? Somebody let me know what Tanqueray is. Gin. Is it gin that you can get out of the store or? Green bottle, red dot, gin. I'm saying, is it in the gas station on some, like down there with the goddamn Irish Rose and Mad Dog 2020? Okay, you gotta go to the liquor store. Tanqueray don't sound too good to me. Tanqueray don't sound too that don't sound too positive. I don't like the way that sound. That shit sound. I don't like that. I don't. A bitch need to say Nouveau or maybe a Chardonnay. This bitch said some shit that I only heard Tupac say. It's an upscale gin. I don't feel like I don't know that much about. I can't lie. I don't know that much about alcohol. I don't know about that, but gin and whiskey that just don't seem like no shit that a woman supposed to drink. Like that's the type of shit that your uncle give you. They gonna put some hair on your chest. You know what I'm saying? Why would a woman want that? But whatever.
Oh, that's gas.
Oh, that was a blunt. Okay.
It's how I feel.
It didn't look like no blunt. And I drink it out of straw because I'm a lady. Stop that, man.
Tanqueray and Coke. Only gin I drink. Yes. She got them goals. Boy, what the fuck is wrong with you, Gary Hall? You all right? The old ass goddamn goals. I'm about ready to take these bitches out. Y'all, you know what? Y'all a messy motherfucker too. So when I be on live sometimes and I be just fucking around, y'all motherfuckers, Reggie, smoke that nigga. You gonna make me.
When you look at her, that's crazy. As I'm looking at her, she even got some nice facial features. Honestly, looking at her, she has some nice facial features. And it's crazy to see what that stress will do to a face. That's why you can look at a bitch and just know that's too many problems. It's too many problems. That bitch has not fixed what was wrong. If she did, her shit wouldn't be balled up and tight like that. But even she has a nice facial structure.
Baby, this don't look like Reggie to me. But when I be y'all like I said, y'all miss. Cause when I'm on live and I barely be talking about shit, y'all, when I'm snapping here, y'all come. Y'all is so very messy. All y'all right now.
You see that? You see that? So she already, this is why I tell you, be careful of those who are extremely active on social media without a career into it. You just want motherfuckers to see you smiling and see you driving and shit like that, listening to music, and you expect people to watch that. But you see that one fucking person up there and you just cut that shit off. But now, as you talk about your own daughter, who's whatever situation she's in, it's your fault. You're not mad about them coming. You're happy about them coming. See, this is the same reason. Who the fuck told me that? That was Nigerian Love. Shout out to Nigerian Love. Yika said, why in the fuck wasn't her name Mama Brick? Come to find out, FBG Duck Mama had 10 fucking kids and 5 of them got killed in Chicago. I don't know about none of them except Brick, and her name is not Mama Brick, it's Mama Duck. She doesn't grieve for her children. She's doing what it takes to get attention. I told y'all, you should be able to see sincerity. If you don't get online, then a motherfucker should know it. You've been online. You know how to hold it. You know where the comments are coming from. I'm looking at this bitch. She know how to ignore comments. You don't learn that on the first time you get on that bitch, you're going to look at what folks are saying. Attention. It's all you need. Give me some attention, and that's the same thing with rappers. Go Yayo sees that the music, FBG Duck sees that the music that he does that doesn't include him talking about dead ops doesn't do as well as the beef songs. So now he's pressed into a corner once those views mean $1 amount.
Oh, y'all. I love y'all, though. I sure do. I love every one of my Facebook friends.
Jesus. You just told your daughter not to speak to you again for infinity, but you love your Facebook friends. I mean, you can't make this up.
I don't want to fuck you now, but I love you. I'm just saying. I might have knocked about 50 of you bitches out. But we ain't gonna talk about it. But that shit is still right inside. And she's still single and she's still loving it. And she want to be single, so don't ask me. No, I don't want a man. And I damn sure don't want no woman. I like a little coochie every now and then, but bitch, you better get your ass out my face. Don't call me, don't come around me, don't act like we go together, don't do none of that. We just hunched, and I'm sure I paid you. Shit. I'm feeling this how I'm feeling right now. Shit, fuck all that. This how I feel. Anybody know me know this how I act, this how I feel, Ian. So what? What's gonna do? Nothing. Love me and keep the fuck moving.
I want, for all my niggas out there in relationships, I want for you to watch this. I want you to watch it, and I want for you to, if you see any mannerisms that your bitch has, I want you to do some. I want you to run. Don't ignore it like, man, nah. I want you to see it, confirm it, and run. This bitch then went to so many places within, like, there's no way that you can date her. There's no way.
That part. Mm-hmm. Boy, you is so dumb. I know she got that good. How do you know I gave you some? I don't remember that. I probably was chemically induced. That was before 2015. Yeah, I probably was high as hell. Hey, what's up, Tommy? What's up, Shonda? How y'all doing? No, I'm not by the water. I'm at the high. Shit.
Dog, I don't know. I pretty much give up, my nigga. This bitch, I'm looking in these comments. So she changed her attitude, and now I watched the comments change. They were talking about whatever she is your fault and all that, but now they saying, I love your whole vibe. You funny as fuck. Hey, girl. And that's the problem. We don't stand on business. A bitch can goddamn throw her baby in speeding traffic as long as she twerk afterward. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's old.
I need to go by the water. Hi, baby. You asleep? Oh, I was inside. I woke you up. Oh, for real? Oh, shit, yeah. She don't even let you sleep. I thought I woke you up. I was even snapping on this live chat. Mm-hmm. You look like no Reggie to me. Yeah. Reggie my ass. You can hold us some fat and strong. That's how I like it. Fat, strong, and long, honey. Who got it? Who's sharing fat, strong, and long? Oh.
I'm good. I'm good, be home. I'm good. You think that a mother won't kill her daughter over dick? You got life fucked up. All right, so tomorrow I can watch this shit no more. The bitch is bragging about weed. She's bragging about weed, not a job, not, what she's accrued over years, her real estate properties or nothing like that. The bitch is bragging on how drunk and high she can get. And pussy. And pussy, because that makes her feel good. You can see it. How you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And as long as they get those responses in the comment section, you won't be able to tell them anything else. The nab in their mind, they are a superstar, and everyone will love them if they just met them, no matter what the fuck they did. Pay attention, though, to how, what's the word? Jovial she was at the end. Now, and you see a smile and all that, it's like her whole fucking face changed. At the end, she started looking more like a woman, older woman, but a woman. In the beginning, this really looked like a fucking dude. That says a lot about our emotions and a whole bunch of shit. But it also proves the point, ladies, if you have to get Super Saiyan mad, you might want to leave the room. Because once a nigga sees you in that light, east side, once a nigga see you in that mode, a nigga is not going to be able to fuck you the same. I told y'all a while ago, I saw a bitch get mad and like her face, her eyes kind of popped out and shit like that. And that shit is like, ain't no fucking way. There's no way there's no fucking way that I can unsee that. That shit is crazy. But tomorrow we're gonna be looking at Deja to see if she is actually the scammer of all scammers and if she has a plan. I don't know what time tomorrow gonna be busy, but we will be doing that tomorrow. Love. We rocking out. Shout out to that boy D Rose from Supreme the Black Podcast. If you hit the Cash App or PayPal, I'm gonna give you a shout out tomorrow because my shit just is not coming up. I don't know what the fuck going on. Handle business. I'll see y'all in a minute. If you've not seen the number 5 movie, the Davis tribute, the Daphne Pee Wee City League team, go see that. We work over here. Love. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Hey, who the fuck you think you're talking to, huh? Who the fuck you think I am? You fucking dumb boy? Dumb brother. You wanna go to war? Come on. You wanna go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
Bitch, if you try, you can get some shoes. If they catch you with this load, you gon' make the news. You just sit into your bun and don't break the rules. I'm a rubber band, he does when I break the blues. I just bought a pair of Reebok to tug in. Whole cabinet full of peas, use the tub then. I cut ties with some niggas when I outgrew them. Nigga, I ain't have no OGs, I was out doing them. I'ma buy my bitch a bag cause she cute as hell. Told bruh, keep the scale, I'm a wholesale. Fuck EDD, I got WEED. Them niggas say the gas was too slow, but not for me. I fuck with the snow when the price right. I don't fuck with 12, but did 12 for a zip of white. I ain't tryna sit on none of this. Get this shit tonight. I'm looking for the milk. I'ma pull me some zips tonight. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting you right. You gon' get your partner fucked up. Quit getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide with my kryptonite. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting you right. You gon' get your nigga fucked up. Stop getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide with my kryptonite. Don't compare me to these motherfucking peons. Take your pick, I got Keyshawn's and Dion's. Ryan low key with them bags in a Nissan. I got these niggas scared to hit the pound when they need son. Why these niggas steady making threats and don't bleed nothing? Every time I threw that boy a bag, he couldn't keep nothing. Bag rich bitch, I'ma do this shit my way. Big dog shit, fell in love with the highway.
Hey there. I was wondering if you was gonna make it down here. Cut right to the chase. I'm Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and the Men Too movement. But I'm also the head naviologist here at Tactical Operations. You know, when I'm not teaching naviology or managing a nav, I like to unwind and watch episodes of the Candio Show.
Candio Show.
You should probably do the same. All right, now, hey, get your shit together, big home. Have a good one.